Hey everyone, it's Eric from here at Beyond the Green Golf. Today's subject we're going to be talking about, I got a few questions and a few requests from people about, let's talk about eBay for a second. There's lots of products, the golf products that are being sold on eBay. There are a lot that are counterfeit. So be very careful. I think one of the biggest flags there is look at the origin of where it's coming from. It should be in their feed. If it says like Golf Town USA, which I've seen, shoot them an email. Ask for lots of pictures. If there's more than just stock pictures, is there a physical picture of what it is that you're selling on that eBay page? If they don't respond, then you probably have your answer there. The other thing to look at is how long it's going to take to get it. If they're saying it's going to be 2 weeks, it's probably coming from overseas. Again, I know it seems silly also, but look at their grammar that they're using in their responsive emails. If it seems sort of, childlike, then, or improper, you may notice that would be a tip-off as well. When it comes to buying some pulled shafts, because that's another big one. People are afraid, of being able to buy a pulled shaft from off of eBay. Ask them some questions about what they do. How did they take it off? Did they use a heat gun? Did they use a torch? And in particular, if you're buying something that's graphite, like I have an example here of a graphite shaft that was pulled off properly, you will see some marks on it. Try to get it up real close. In particular, this is a Aerotech steel fiber. If you look real closely, you can see the actual winding. It looks a bit like a spool of thread. So when you get down into this section, it still has some epoxy on it and such. You would notice that some of that was broken. Imagine if you took that spool of thread and turned it the opposite direction of the winding. It wouldn't be so uniform in lines. It would kind of be jagged or broken. So you want to look for that, stress cracks and fractures and things like that. It would be right around, where the top of the insertion would be, which would be right around here. Sometimes you'll see a fracture that'll go perpendicular to the shaft itself. Little things to pay attention to. So again, if they can take great pictures of the tips, that'd be great. With steel, obviously steel is an incredibly durable product. Unless somebody used an oxyacetylene torch on it and made it bent or something along those lines, that would be the biggest one. As far as that goes, just make sure that you're buying the correct tip diameter for your golf clubs and know what the tip diameter that you intend to put the shaft into is. The manufacturers are great about being able to tell you what it is. Just in case you're not sure, you can even shoot me a question and we'll be able to find that information out for you just in case. The only thing with steel shafts to be aware of, it would be great if somebody could, come up with a way to be able to videotape them as they were rolling a shaft on a tabletop or something to see if there's any bend in them. Because that would be the biggest thing that I would say with steel shaft that you'd have to look out for, would be if the tips are bent, because sometimes it's really hard to pick up a minute bend in the tip of a shaft just from a still picture. Okay, so that's a little 101. I know we are coming up to that Father's Day time of year. We're in the middle of golf season and lots of people are looking for solutions for their games. Again, it's a tough subject. eBay's a great place where you can get some super deals on some equipment. You just have to be careful what you're buying and know what you're looking at. Any questions, anything, if anybody has pictures, you're not sure, don't hesitate to reach out to me at all. My Facebook page or even email at beyondthegreengolf@gmail.com. You can send me anything you need or anything you have questions about, and we'll help you out in any way we can. Okay? Hope all is well, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye now.